Alright, welcome back. This is Central Florida Prepper, in case you're confused. I was joking around with y'all. So, I am actually pre-recording this. Tomorrow morning I'll be heading out for surgery in the early hours. So this video will actually be released right before I head off to surgery. Again, it's just a shoulder surgery. It's not like they're going to fillet me open, nothing life-threatening. They're just going to go in and repair some damaged parts. I'll come back as an android. No, I'm not having a shoulder replacement or anything like that. They're just going to go in and fix some tendons. But you got me thinking that you need to discuss some medical stuff with the new prepper too. When shit hits the fan, not going to be able to go to the doctors. Alright. Luckily, this injury I have is not life-threatening. So, without a doctor, in my case, with the tears I've got, I could still live somewhat normal life. I do not have the strength in my left shoulder as I used to. Hell, if I pull out a gallon of milk with my left arm out of the refrigerator, I drop it. I can't carry weight in my shoulder. But I can still live. For the new prepper, I do recommend contacting people, places that offer first aid training. Things that you'll need if something happened. And hopefully nothing ever bad will ever happen to you or your loved ones. But learning just your basic stuff is going to help out a lot. Your CPR training, basic first aid. Some of these courses are given for free, community centers and stuff like that. Every one I've taken, I've had to pay a small fee. I don't think I've ever paid over $25 for a fee. And the reason why I paid $25 is when I did my last CPR, I was getting certified in CPR, and that's what it cost, the $25. Some of these services are free, so I do recommend getting training and even just the basics of first aid. Now, on top of that, having first aid training, you also need to work on a medical kit. Like I said, there's not going to be any doctors around. You need to get yourself a medical kit and learn how to use everything in that kit. I'm not talking about running down to Walmart and go buy a first aid kit. If that's all you got, hey, that's just all you got. But it's not enough, okay? First aid kit, I mean, come on. You got some Band-Aids and maybe some antiseptic cream. Now, do I have Band-Aids and antiseptic cream? Yes, I do. But I've built onto my first kit. Alright? Definitely recommend a trauma bag. There's going to be a lot of things going on. If you are out and about trying to scavenge, there's going to be people shooting at you. I mean, good God, you don't want to get shot. But you need to have a way of stopping massive blood flow. You're going to need some equipment. Alright, so definitely reach out and find services that provide, basic medical knowledge. Hell, even paramedic courses and stuff. I know with the new prepper, everything seems expensive. A lot of things are expensive. But like I said, there are a lot of courses offering medical training as far as first aid, CPR. There's things out there that don't cost anything. Get some knowledge on stuff. Some of y'all are going to laugh. Even videos on these subjects are a huge wealth of information. Alright. I learned how to stitch, basically sew yourself, back when I was in like 6th grade. I know, I had an amazing childhood. But I was going through some do-it-yourself videos, and I forget who it is. I will try to find their their channel, and I'll put it underneath the description box, who I went to on the YouTube channel. But they had some videos on, basics suturing. Like I said, I'm always checking things out. Turns out the way that they were doing their sutures were completely different than how I was trained to do sutures. Okay? I like their method better. Did I adapt mine? Oh, yes, I did. Okay, so I am not going to sit there and say that I am the leading authority in anything at all. I'm not going to say I know everything. I am always looking to improve my knowledge. Improving my knowledge, getting rid of ego, is going to keep my ass alive. Okay? You do the same, it's going to keep you alive, keep your family alive. Now, if you are a degreed surgeon and you just happen to be watching the show, obviously what I say has no meaning to you at all. Y'all went to school for a reason. I mean, I thought about going into and become a doctor, but apparently you don't use a grinder and duct tape to fix the human body. But duct tape is amazing. So yeah, if you are already trained professional, this little bit of information is not going to help you out. But if you are the new prepper, start working on your first aid kits, your med bags. Don't go down to Walmart and waste your money on a medical kit. Yeah, their little packagings, their little trays look really, really nice. This is what we do with ours. We have a heavy-duty construction bag, tool bag. Everything that I've got as far as medical comes out of their original package. Like even, just your basic Tylenol, whatever. They come in a little cardboard box. I get rid of that. I individually package not the pills, but suture equipment, etc. Cough drops, whatever. They're going in clear bags, something I can just grab out and look at. Our Band-Aids and things like that, yeah, we got Band-Aids. Gauze is one of the major things, medical tape. Most first aid kits only got a small selection of these items. We actually buy a lot of our gauze and our tapes and things right there at a dollar store. A couple bucks here, a couple bucks there. I got so much gauze and medical tape, it's not even funny. So you can shop around. Don't waste your money with the Walmart first aid kits. Alright, they're just, yeah, if you got a splinter or something, or you burn your finger at your campsite, yeah, have a little first aid kit in your backpack. But I don't use the store-bought first aid kits. Take them apart, build your own. You'll be much more happier with that. I keep one in my car at all times. Keep one there in the house. Our bigger one is in the house. If you have a bug out location, definitely have medical supplies there. There's also little supply drops that you can make in between. If your bug out location is further, like our bug out location is a long ways off. Alright, but now having supply drops between where we live to that bug out location is a good idea too. If you can go somewhere and you're able to put a 55-gallon drum down into the ground somewhere and load it with supplies, hey, that's great. A little bit of warning there, you don't want to be on somebody's private property doing that, or you might get shot before shit hits the fan. But just an idea, working in medical kits. So hopefully get that noggin going there. A lot of people overlook a lot of the medical stuff. There is a thing running around the internet. It's been going on for years about using fish antibiotics instead of regular antibiotics. Yeah, I take stock in that information. Canadian Prepper said it before in a couple videos back. I love his channel. He does a great video. He has I forget what doctor it is that's on the video there, but he breaks down each one of the animal antibiotics that you can use as a human. So let's face it, every time I've been hurt, I've had to go get a prescription for antibiotics. I can't just go and buy them off the counter, which is ridiculous, but it is what it is. Now, do I recommend just always taking fish antibiotics or whatever? No, no. You use your normal stuff. Use your normal prescription for your antibiotics if you've been injured. But there's nothing wrong with prepping these up ahead of time, because you're not going to be able to get antibiotics. And right now, you can't get antibiotics for human consumption unless you have a prescription. But you can go get pet antibiotics. At least you have that. You have something stored back in case something happens. I know there's some, oh man, I'll just make a run to the pharmacy when everything goes down, man. You know, I'll go over there, get this, get that. Don't you think every jackleg in the world is going to be doing the same thing? And on top of that, everybody that is dependent on pain medication as far as recreational use, I'm talking about dopers, yes, that they're going to be running for the drugstores too. All right, most of these people are not right in the head to begin with. They're in a chemically induced cloud, I guess you could say, because of medication. They're not thinking as clearly as someone that is sober and not on, you know, Dilaudidins or whatever painkiller that's out there. So yeah, you're going to have competition if that's your plan. The plan is to be a prepper, is to have all your ducks in a row before it happens. Having to run out and scour to get supplies is not prepping. Alright, that's looting, marauder, retardation. Okay? You need to have a plan. You need to start your preps now. Think about these scenarios. That's basically all these videos I'm doing, is just giving you ideas for situations, okay? Like I said, I'm not the leading expert on anything. But you do need to have medical supplies, okay? I mean, even suturing equipment. We've got that too, alright? That there was a little bit more expensive to get. It sure beat the original suture equipment I had. Curved sewing needle and thread. No, we actually were able to purchase what we needed. Gives me a little bit more comfort, because I was really worried about infections from using thread with dye in it. But something to think about, something to work on. You really shouldn't be thinking about it. You really do need medical supplies. So like myself, I know I do not have the strongest immune system. I had my appendix took out back in 2012. People's going to say I'm crazy, but ever since then, when the flu comes through, I get it. Ever since I had my appendix removed, I get colds. I've never had a problem with flus and colds before. Now, the doctors told me it's just a wasteful piece of my organs that body never uses. I don't believe that. I've had my appendix removed, and I've been more susceptible to illnesses than I had prior. All right, now this is 2019. This was back in 2012. So I know I come down with the flu. I know I come down with colds. What else do I stock up for our medical stuff? Flu medication, cold medication. Why? Because I know I'm going to get it. All right. Now, what does scare me the most, and this isn't to scare anybody, what scares me the most, knowing that I have a weak immune system, and I do take the cultures and probiotics, you know, trying to build up my immune system as much as I can. I do worry about some type of pandemic, so knowing that I get sick very easily, I make sure I get supplies to deal with a pandemic. Being able to seal up my house, being able to purify my air coming into my home, sanitation equipment, things to think of. Maybe we'll do a video on pandemics. Alright, I mean, hell, just look at what's going on there in Africa right now with the Ebola. That stuff's spreading like wildfire right now, okay? All it would take is for somebody with that to get here on American soil. I know we got CDC, we quarantine, It's spread like crazy over there. One of the main reasons why it's spread crazy over there is because the militia groups that run African government is easily corrupt. These militia groups were raiding these treatment facilities, stealing their supplies. The patients would run away instead of getting treated because you got militia there taking everything. Now they run into family homes and all this other stuff, so it's spread like crazy. Do I fear something like that here in America? I do. I really do. Especially these urban city, these cities. Everybody is packed in on everybody. Okay, so yeah, diseases will go through really quick. You got that bird flu thing going on. Was it South Korea? I think it is. Could be wrong. I think it is South Korea. I mean, they're massively culling their bird flocks. Okay, that they see when they see, I forgot how many birds they've killed. I know it's been over 1,000. It may have been 100,000. Just to take the chance of infection spreading out. All right, now when you get into these lower economic standing countries, people eat things that most Americans do not eat. All right, we get all of our food basically that's been USDA approved and yada yada yada. They don't have those regulations like we do here. So ingesting these animals that have been infected can cause bigger problems. Can cause disease to spread. So anyway, this is a little bit longer than I wanted to do on this video. Again, I've got some videos out. I will be uploading those videos while I'm recovering. Maybe, I'm hoping by next week I'll be moving around a lot better. I can actually start doing videos again. I know they said the recoup time for the surgery is probably like 6 weeks, but I'm a tough old bird, so I'll see if I can get some more videos out there to y'all. Again, thank you to my subscribers. We are up to 25 subscribers. It seemed like I got like 5 or 6 over the weekend, which I think I got them all on Sunday, which was awesome. So I do appreciate that. Thank you. Anything y'all feel like commenting and stuff, please put it down in the comment section. Also, I'm putting my email in my it's not the description box, it's the about for the channel. If there's locals in my area that do want to meet up and talk about prepping, possibly collaboration, yeah, please send me an email. All right, I'll get back with you and we'll meet at a location somewhere. I'll exchange my phone number and we'll meet in a location somewhere. We talk about things. If we like each other, hey, we can build on that relationship. If we don't, we'll just part ways. No big deal. So yeah, definitely hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon. Please share our videos here on Central Florida Prepper to your social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, whatever one's out there. Like I said, I'm not the most tech savvy person out there. So yeah, I'm going to stop this video. We're already pushing 19 minutes and I'm sure y'all getting bored of me jawing away about nothing. So see y'all later, and y'all be safe out there and be smart.